I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. There's a word, ineffable, and it essentially is defined as something that is so great that it is beyond words to describe. It is a word to describe that which cannot be described in words. Our first source in Unitarian Universalism is direct experience of that transcending mystery and wonder, affirmed in all cultures, which moves us to a renewal of the spirit and an openness to the forces that create and uphold life. That kind of sounds ineffable, doesn't it? What are some things that move or stir you beyond words? A sunrise, a sunset, the smile of your grandchild, a work of art, a piece of literature or music or a painting or a statue, a passage from scripture. Could be so many things, and it's different things to different people, but all of us are making our way through lives trying to understand the great mystery, or at least understand more of it. We likely will never understand all of it, but we're still driven to seek and understand. And so my challenge this week with our first source is to try to touch upon things that are not easily expressed in words by using words and examples. So that's what I'm going to attempt this week, and you can let me know whether I succeeded in that endeavor. Here in the back field of our house, looking at the last few embers of dusk. I really wish that this phone camera could pick up on the night sky, do it any sort of justice at all. That pinprick of light that you see there is the planet Jupiter. There's a much fainter one over here, planet Saturn, and believe it or not, the planet Pluto, or former planet Pluto, is out beyond there. I've always been drawn to the night sky. It, perhaps more than anything else, makes me feel connected to the larger reality of the creation of the universe, of the multiverse for all I know. So check this out. Sand. It's everywhere, right? Imagine all the individual grains of sand on the beaches of the earth, the deserts, the roadsides, the sand pits, anywhere and everywhere. There are more stars in the observable universe, than there are grains of sand on the entire earth. All those little sand grains. And imagine how small are we that the stars are represented by a sand grain. But here's the thing. We, despite our, let's say, insignificance, we're the observers. When the saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, we're the beholders. We're the dreamers. We're the observers, the onlookers. We're the ones that decide what is beautiful. So here's some water from the river. If I were to run tests on this water, a lot of things, the percentage of certain minerals or elements, would be common and representative of the river. But here's the thing. It's not the whole river. Not by a long shot. And that's kind of our conception of reality and the divine and the creation and our place in the universe. All of us are walking around with cups and looking at it and studying it, and maybe sometimes we get another cup or we go to another shore and we learn things and we make observations and we're inspired, and it leaves us with more questions to answer, and that inspires us further. But we'll never have the whole river, never have the whole ocean, and I guess that's okay.